Hey, Planeswalkers Mythras here. Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Today, we got a different deck. So this is one that won 7 games in the Arena Open. It's becoming pretty popular now. We know that the ban stuff's going to happen tomorrow, so it will be a little bit different. But I think this deck could still be very viable for you. We are going to check out and play a Selesnya. Let's get in here. A Selesnya Lurrus Auras deck. So even though we're going to get slowed down, I think this could still be a very good option for you. This deck is an improvement upon the mono white Auras deck. Now, what it really does well is it helps to get some smoothing. So you get the draw and you also get the scry, which is a big piece so that this deck doesn't necessarily run out of juice for you. So before we get into it, let's go through and take a look at this deck here. For those of you, again, who don't know what Lurrus is as a companion, we have a constraint where each permanent card in our starting deck has converted mana cost 2 or less. So we could play instant sorcery spells that are more than 2. And then when he's on the board, when the cat's on the board, during each of our turns, we may cast 1 permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from our graveyard. Now, Lurrus also has lifelink, which is great. So hopefully that helps give you an idea. Now, quickly here, we'll just look at these cards. There are a couple slight changes that I will call out from, obviously, the mono white version. Here we got the Season of Growth for that smoothing and draw engine that I was talking about. And then we also have Warbriar's Blessing. The addition we also have here is Hushbringer. So Hushbringer shuts down Agent, which we also know is banned, but this will also shut down all the sack decks too. So this makes a big difference, and also Aristocrats. So keep that in mind. It's a great card. Hush has really started making a comeback as well, and one of my favorite cards is on top of that. So here we go. Let's take a look at the best of 3 sideboard, as I will take this into best of 1. A little bit different here because we have Giant Killer. This is where you're going to want to use to take out any big creatures. So this is really probably going to be for things like some of the Gruul decks, would be for the Fires decks as well, but obviously we know that's going to change. You may want to play this against Yorion decks. Hopefully that gives you a couple ideas. Now, the other thing here that's big, obviously, is that you can get them in there to tap down, which is going to help you get through some of the board state as well. Now we have Light of Hope. I really like this card. I play it a ton in draft. I really like the 3 options because there's a lot of things that can happen there, especially at the instant speed. And the destroy target enchantment for 1 planes is huge. So you could play this in a number of things. You're probably going to definitely play this now against the Team of Reclamation decks. Huge play here with this card. So that should help you. Fires is obviously banned, so that changes a few things. You are also going to want to play this in mirror matches, and you're going to want to play it against the mono white Auras deck as well. Soul Guide Lantern. So again, anything that's got graveyard, so this is going to be any of the sacrifice decks. Additionally, any Lurrus deck you're going to want to play this against. And because you can exile the graveyard, definitely against cycle decks. So cycle still probably could be a thing here with the banning. Devout Decree, any red or black. So this is going to be against, I would use this against Obosh decks, mono red decks. And then from a Planeswalker perspective, we got to keep an eye out for Sarkhan and some of those things as well. So keep that on the board and on your radar. Next, we got Glass Casket. So again, this is target creature 3 or less. So remember that. This you're going to want to run against other aggro decks. You're going to want to run this against mirror matches, and probably things like Mardu Knights as well as mono red. Hope that helps. And lastly there, for everyone, as always, this deck list will be down below for you in the description. So also feel free to ask questions in the comments. I always am happy to help you if you need some help. And just to call it here, Indatha Triome, I like this because I enjoy having 1 or 2 cycle cards in here. Just in case. It really changes things up. Additionally, if you need the dual land, well, in this case, tri-land, it's really going to be helpful as well. All right, let's hop into some competitive standard rank play here. Currently tier 4 in platinum, working on making my way up. Going at a rather slow pace at the moment, just haven't had enough time. Now, quickly, as always, just want to say thank you to all the subs. You guys, appreciate your support, feedback. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel down over there. I'd love to see you around more. And got a lot of great content coming here for you. All right, we go first. We got 3 Alseids. We have a Warbriar. I'm going to mulligan this. This one I like much better. And what do I want to drop here is going to be the question. I'm going to drop Warbriar. So that hurts my turn 2. So I think we still put C's in here first. We'll go 2. As long as he doesn't get a counter. If he's running Simic, this could be an issue. That is a bummer. And now we're gonna have to drop him for 1. Because it's a good thing we kept the season, because we're gonna need the juice here. Lots of whites. Pay 1 in case he's got a bigger slip. There we go. Get rid of that. And hit him with that. Maybe it's Team Iraq. No. Oh, we'll find out here. Nope, Simic. Alright, let's scry. We can keep that. It's going to give us a lot of draw. And we'll wait on that. See if he lets us get season off. Now we got 2 things we can do here. I am going to use that to get some draw going. Put another one up there. So we can block with Ginger. And we can sack, take the 2. He's going to use that to get Season of Growth off the board. That would be my guess with his Blast Zone. If he does, we'll probably still hit with Karametra's Blessing. And additionally, we can bring Lurrus in and bring those back. That's really going to cost them. So we will do it to get the 2. There we go. It's still good. And do we put Aegis on is the question there. I think we do. Tap down that guy. Well, we might need a double Alseid there. All right. So we got a stacked board. He's probably got another night pack at this point. So what we can do is we can hit Lurrus with a prot card if we get there. So that will shut it. And now we can get that back in. We can go like that. And we will keep that one. And we'll keep, we're not going to hit because we need Alseid. All right. Oh. Well, now we got another one to lock me out. Ugh. Ugh. So hopefully we're not going to have to worry because we can block with that or use that. I want to get this if he doesn't have a protection spell there. There we go. And let's see if we can get it in. There we go. That's looking pretty good. Ooh, a big Stonecoil. Needs to get it to 2. Let's see what we got here. That's a pay. There we go. The Stonecoil Stonewall there, man. Huge, huge, huge. Long, long game. Usually like them to go a little bit quicker than that, so sorry guys. But yeah, that's what happens when you play Simic too. All right. 1-0. On to the next 2 matches here. So that was definitely an interesting game. Interesting Simic deck for sure in terms of Flash. Lots of things in there that they were leveraging. Draw, scry, but we still did it. See, that's the key. That gas engine keeps going with the Selesnya side. All right, what do we got here? No creatures. Do have Angelic Gift in that. I forgot to call that one out. Against the Yorion deck, we will keep this. What do I want to get rid of? This is going to be the hard part here for me. Oh, I think we do Alseid for now. Let's do that. We will go glitters into Hush. Oh, too bad I couldn't. Maybe we'll do that into 2. Just to make them bigger. Hurt. Oh wow. Oh wow, 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 wow. I am surprised by that. And pretty confused. I actually screwed up. I should put that on that guy, because that would have been much bigger. It slightly confused me. So you didn't play a wipe, which is interesting. It's just Azorius. Okay. Let's see if this works. There we go. And that's if we control. That's why we got the draw. We got a scry. Keep that. What else do we have here? We can bring Hush back. Alright, he needs a board wipe. Or Tuffy, I guess.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Here we go.
I don't know why he does that. I'm probably because he could make it bigger, but he could put Hush. He could do it with Hush. That's what I don't get. Yeah, I figured that one. Now, it would have countered anything I had. I didn't have lethal there.
That will go according to plan.
Let's see if he counters this one. I think we let that fall. And get Lurrus on. Just for fun. It's a good way to trigger Season of Growth, though. Oh. Oh, that's a bummer. But let's look at our draw. And he has haste. But we shut our own guy down. This will be fine though. There we go. Something to keep in mind there with the scry, you guys. Let's see up here. He can return Teffy. We had lethal next turn. Good for him. Or her. And we'll get Tuffy back.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint.
Oh, well, alright. Works for me.
Bad idea.
Interesting that they didn't counter the Season of Growth. I will get Tuffy off the board.
It's only a matter of time.
Ooh, Ugin. There you go.
Every exploit ripples through time. Be mindful.
Interesting play.
Past is unwritten.
Draw engine. That helped. How many do we have here? We got one all the glitters.
Another time, Planeswalker.
Yeah, I figured Yorion was coming back. Ooh, there we go. Whoops. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. That's fine. We can bring it back. Choose 2. 1, 2. All right. So we are 2 turns from lethal. We are 1 turn from lethal. Interesting play. If he wipes the board, I'll try and give the Gingerbrute protection from white. Oh man. Looking for something. Boom! 2-0, baby, with the Selesnya auras. There we go. There we go. Little longer games, but consistent, short, mid, and late game right now. All right, here we go. Next one. third and final match here with the Selesnya Aura's 7-win Arena Open deck. Lurrus really hasn't done much for us. Well, it did some the first game. I shouldn't say that. All right, we go first. We have some good cards here. We will keep this. Now, this counts as a plane, so we're good there. We can go double Gingerbrute. Uh-oh. Winota deck, probably. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Winota. Oh, Winota. Now, the question here is turn 3 it. I think we are okay. Because the sack is the blue. You need the blue in there. Block. Ooh, here we go. Think this might be game. There we go. Boom. 3-0. 3-0 Selesnya Auras. Almost through Platinum Tier 4 there. All right, what a lovely deck. Worked really well for us. Great, great. A lot of fun. I think this will do well going forward as well into the ban hammer tomorrow. So, all right, let's go back and take a look, you guys. Selesnya Auras here. Lurrus and all these fun things. Great improvement on top of the mono white auras. So a lot of cool things that you can do. Again, don't forget Hushbringer shuts your own stuff down. Here's the sideboard for you. And where would I have sideboarded? Maybe Light of Hope. Maybe that one. Giant Killer would have worked against Simic. And what else? And putting the counter one target would have worked. And that's about it. So there we have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the matches. If you got questions, please let me know down below. Love to see you around more. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel over there. And lastly, this deck list, again, is available for you in the description down below. So take care, Planeswalkers. We'll see you around soon. Enjoy the Selesnya Lurrus Auras deck. This thing works great. So take care. We'll see you around.